to the weakest link.
Yes! Welcome to the grand final!
Yes, you probably do need
of the Weakest Link Championship. If I remember the password.
Please select your contestant for the Weakest Link Championship. You are through to the final of the championship, with prize money of £1
million prize money. Should we get it? But looking at this team, probably not. It's been a long struggle, but here we are. The grand final of the championship. Long struggle. In history, did the four-time Prime Minister William Gladstone die in the 20th century? A lot has happened since I last played this game. Our very own Jack Solly won £250,000 on the actual Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Still got a headache from that, but there we go. Here we go. Let's start the final.
Welcome to the weakest link.
Not too long ago, Anne Robinson did an event
of the
in
7
Gloucestershire.
people in the game today could win the total prize money. They
Which is
don't
£1 million.
know each other. However, if they want the money,
Anne Robinson did a
weakest
Weakest Link event in Gloucestershire back in January.
6 of them
So,
will leave with
let's
nothing.
meet the finalists.
Steve,
How far did he
age
make it through to the
37,
final?
a police constable
Jim
from
from Friday
Northampton.
Night Dinner.
Jules,
How did she
age
make it through to
21,
the final?
a fashion design student from London.
How did
Eddie,
he make it
age
through to the
22,
final? He's thick
a
as mince
long-distance
normally.
lawyer from Warrington. Karen,
How the fuck did
age
she make
25,
it through to the
a
final?
secretary from Romford in Essex. Ravi,
How did he
age
make it through to the
24,
final?
a
Ravi,
trainee
okay.
accountant from Leicester.
There I am.
Age 21.
And the
graduate
last
living in
finalist.
Bristol. Kate.
How the fuck
age
did she
22,
make it through to the
a
final?
medical student living in Edinburgh.
Christ alive.
The first round lasts for 2.5 minutes. We'll start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. Let's play the weakest link.
Right, there's the finalists.
Eddie,
A potential
you
£1 million
will
up for
answer
grabs.
first. Let's play the
Good luck,
weakest
team.
link.
We're gonna need it.
Start the clock. Eddie,
Let
in
me
the
try
arms.
the banking.
Which one of these is correct?
Oh,
Great
no.
start to the
Wrong.
grand final. The first
Karen,
question
which one
wrong.
of these is right?
Oh, yes.
Correct. Ravi, in history,
Great start to the
select
final.
the right
First
answer.
question wrong.
Pass.
And a pass.
Gary, in nature, select the right answer. Correct.
I'm in
Kate,
charge of banking.
which one of these is correct?
I'm certain of this one.
Correct. Steve, in nature, which one of these answers is correct?
Oh,
Good.
yes.
Correct. Jules, in nature, which one of these is right?
I got it.
Good.
Correct. Eddie, in entertainment, which one of these is correct?
Right, yep, I know this.
Good.
Correct. Karen,
2 more
which
questions
one of these
answered
is
correctly.
right?
Oh, yes.
Ravi, don't fuck it up.
Ravi, in sports,
Ravi, don't fuck
which
it up.
one of these answers is correct?
I
Good.
think I've
There
got
we
it.
go.
Correct. You reached and
We got
bagged
there.
your £125,000 target.
Rav,
That money
no.
will go through
Eddie
to the next
or
round.
Karen?
But
Who's
one of
going
you
home?
will not. Someone is stopping you from scaling the summits. Who's the one still stuck at base camp? Who do you want to push off the edge? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Right, Eddie and Karen. No, Eddie and
The
Ravi.
team must rely on their memories and instincts when they make this decision.
I'm going to vote off Eddie. Because he was the first one to get the question wrong. Eddie, go back. Time to vote off the weakest link. Ravi
The
will give him
weakest
second
link
choice.
is Ravi.
Karen was the strongest link.
statistically,
That
is
never
the
happens.
strongest link. Will the votes follow the
Who backed the
statistics?
most?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Who backed the most, John Briggs?
The players voted as follows.
1.
Eddie.
2.
Eddie.
Yeah,
Ravi.
wait, second choice. Clean
Eddie.
sweep.
Eddie.
I spell a
Eddie.
clean sweep. 6
Eddie.
votes. Eddie's out of it.
Ravi, I cannot imagine how your family will feel watching this.
I don't think I'm doing any worse than the others.
Got a
Why
question
this
wrong.
person?
I just don't think he's handling the pressure and isn't really worried about the rest of the team. Those sort of people are pretty hard to work with.
Kate, why did you vote for him?
I think his attitude to the game is all wrong. You need to be a clear, level-headed thinker, and he obviously
No, he
isn't.
isn't.
Eddie, you do know, do you, you're supposed to give the
Yeah,
right
Eddie.
answers? Not very good, were you?
I were too busy worrying about if we'd banked
You
enough.
have the first question,
Six
Eddie.
votes.
You have the first question.
weakest
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bayek, I'm flaming annoyed I am. I don't know what they're thinking of.
Right,
They
Eddie,
won't be
Eddie,
able to
Eddie.
manage without
You got
me.
the first question
One
wrong
bad
in the
round
fight.
and I'm out on
All
my
right?
ear.
The first
That
question
can't
wrong
be
in the
right.
first round of
No,
the final.
I'm very disappointed all
goodbye.
round.
Anyway. Round
Round
2.
2, there are 6
There's
players
125
left.
grand
We
so
are
far
now
in the
taking
kitty.
10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Karen, you will answer first.
Go on,
Let's
Karen.
play the weakest link. Start the clock. Karen, in geography, which one of these is right?
Oh,
Good.
yes.
Correct. Ravi, in entertainment, which one of these is correct?
I think I've got it.
Correct. Gary, in
Crocodile
entertainment, which one of
Dundee.
these answers is correct? Correct. Kate,
Come
which
on.
one of these answers is
Reading
correct?
that question.
Oh,
Can you read
yes.
it, Garen?
Correct. Steve, in entertainment, which one of these is correct?
I am aware of what
Okay, this might be a quick round here.
Jules, in geography,
Richmond
which
upon
one of
Thames.
these is correct?
To know
You're
that one.
Wrong.
Richmond upon Hull!
Karen, select
50
the right
grand!
answer.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
Correct. Ravi,
Just lost his
in
50
geography,
grand!
select the right answer.
No.
Wait.
Wrong.
Stop, you num-num.
Gary, select
Hershey's a
the
chocolate
right answer.
bar.
Correct. Kate,
George
in
just burnt
entertainment,
off 50
which one
grand
of these
there.
is right?
Oh,
I just
yes.
bank on hers.
Correct. Steve,
Put something in
which
the
one of
kitty.
these is correct?
Oh, yes.
I might
Correct.
just bank it just in case she gets
Jules,
another question wrong.
Which one of these is right?
Good!
Correct. Karen, in sport, which one of these is right?
Oh, I know this.
Good!
Correct. Ravi, in entertainment, which one of these is correct?
Come on,
pass.
Ravi!
Gary, in entertainment,
John,
select
that's
the correct
horse
answer.
Yep.
Correct.
Horse riding, horse
Kate,
racing.
in the arts,
Big
which
friendly
one
giant.
of these is right?
Oh my god!
Steve,
What's
in the
happening
arts,
here?
which one of these is right?
Oh, yes.
That was dismal!
Correct. Jules, in entertainment, select the correct answer.
I got it.
I'm going to choice because she lost us
Karen,
50 grand.
Which one of these
50
is
grand.
correct?
Wow! Wow!
Ravi, in geography, which one of these is correct?
Oh, yes.
Correct.
Right.
Gary, in science, select the correct answer.
Right.
Correct. Kate,
17 and a half grand.
Select the right answer. Time's up. That money will go
That
through to
was
the next
terrible!
round, but one
That
of
was
you
terrible!
will not.
Whose fault was that, Jules?
Who's the clown ruining your chances? Who do you want to send through the trap door? Who's all ambition and very, very little
That's
talent?
Jules!
It's time to vote off the weakest
That
link.
was an embarrassing second round.
The team have to rely on their memories and instincts
Jules
when
lost
they
his
make this
50 grand.
decision.
I was the strong. I didn't get a single question wrong. So, goodbye, Jules. A square.
The weakest
Oh,
link
Ravi!
is Ravi. Gary
Well, I'm
is
going
the
for the money.
strongest link in that round. Jules banked more than anyone
I'm going for
else.
the cash.
But will the team be aware of this?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted
I'm
as
going
follows.
for the money here. I'm going for the money.
Ravi,
If you want to vote off people who cost you
Ravi.
£50,000, you go ahead.
Jules.
But I'm going for the money. I think Jules is
Jules,
out here.
Ravi,
Yeah, Ravi's out. Ravi's out.
Jules, some questions too hard for you. Is that it?
Yeah, I blew it there.
That's
did
an
you vote for
understatement,
him?
love.
It's just like, I could tell we're not coming from the same place.
From the woman who
and
cost
so,
us 50
you know,
grand
I'm
in
never
that
gonna
round,
make it on
you're
the
in no
same
position
team.
to argue.
Kate, that was, in a word, appalling.
I did feel under time pressure somewhat.
Did you?
Why
Did
you vote
you?
for him?
I think his attitude to the game is all wrong. You need to be a clear,
I mean, Ravi
level-headed
was
thinker. and
especially
he
terrible
obviously
tonight,
isn't.
so you know.
Ravi, that was, in a word, appalling. So what happened?
Plenty of people are making a mess of things. It's not
Well-
just me.
With 4 votes, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The questions I got seemed more difficult than the others, and I seemed to bank the most, but they got rid of me all
Well-
the same. I just think they've made a big mistake, as there are others in the
Well,
team
Jules
who are
did
far
cost the
weaker
team
and were holding them back a lot
£50,000,
more than I was.
Pretty much
I'd be
2
really
of us
surprised if
saw
they managed
that.
to get up to a decent
team,
total with the
take
people they've got
notice.
left.
Of who's costing you money. Round 3.
Round 3, you are down.
£142,500 banked so far out of a possible quarter of a million.
With the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the
Could have got a
weakest
quarter
link.
of a million pounds in the kitty by now, team, but Jules cost us 50 grand. So just a heads up there.
Gary, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Gary, which one of these is right?
Oh, I'm pausing, it's kettle drums.
It's got to
Yeah.
be the bottom one.
Correct. Kate, in geography, which one of these is right?
We just had this.
Oh yes.
Scotland,
Correct. Steve, in geography, which
Come
one
on,
of these
team.
answers is correct?
I am aware of
Now,
what this
don't
one
get
may
this
be.
question wrong,
Correct.
please, Jules.
Jules, which one of these
24
is
times
right?
8.
I got it.
That was quick.
Correct. Karen, in politics, which one of these is right?
Don't know,
Come on,
sorry.
Karen!
Wrong. Gary, in science, which one of these is right?
Appendix.
Correct. Kate, in sport, which one of these
Well done,
is
finalists. You're excelling
Oh
yourself.
yes.
right? Correct. Steve, in the arts, select the correct answer.
I am aware of what this one may be.
Correct. Jules, in nature, which one of these is right?
Come
that
on,
one.
Jules!
Wrong.
What's happened to ya?
Select the right answer.
Oh, I know
Welcome to
this.
the round, Karen, I
Correct.
guess.
Gary, select the correct
That is-
answer.
That's the room. What?
Wrong. Kate, which one of
Oh, well.
these is right?
I'm
Oh well,
certain of this
first
one.
question wrong.
Correct. Steve,
Apples and
which one
pears,
of these
stairs.
answers is correct?
I am aware of what this one may be.
Correct.
I just
Jules,
banged here.
in entertainment, which one of these
Just
answers
in
is
case she
correct?
fucks up.
Oh, yes.
Correct. Karen, in geography,
That's France.
which one of these answers is correct?
Oh, yes.
Correct.
I need to answer this question.
Gary, in science, which one of these is right?
96.
Correct. Kate, in sport, select the right answer.
I'm certain of
Okay,
this one.
I'm gonna wait.
Correct.
Just so he can
Steve,
redeem
in
himself.
science, select the right answer.
Oh yes.
Okay, back it.
Correct. Jules,
55
in geography,
grand.
which one of these
Time's
answers
up.
is correct? Time's up. Not a very impressive total.
Better than the
team,
last
in the
round,
least.
but
That
still
money
quite
will go through to
embarrassing.
the next round, but one of you will not.
£55,000 now.
Which player can't keep up? Who's bringing up the rear badly? Who's nowhere near the finishing
I'm
line?
going to vote off Karen.
It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Karen, goodbye. Karen. I only got one question wrong, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, Karen's the weakest
Karen
link.
is the weakest link in that round.
Steve's the
Statistically,
that never happens.
the strongest link is Steve.
Steve is the strongest link.
Jules banked more than anyone else. Who will collect the votes this time?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Jules.
Ooh, interesting. Karen. Jules.
Jules. Karen. Jules.
Is Jules going? Jules is going.
I think perhaps you ought to get out a bit more, then you might have a better idea.
There's
of
more
what's
to life
going
than
on
shopping,
in the world.
Karen.
Oh God, I was awful, wasn't
Yeah, she
I?
was lovely.
Why this person?
Oh dear, she was just kind of, you know, sort of, well, I don't know really. And I didn't like what she was wearing at
Oh,
all.
that's a rich coming from you, love.
Kate, why did you vote for her?
To do well out here, you need to know your stuff and keep your mind
In the
clear.
first round, she
I don't
cost the
think she
team
can do
50
either,
grand.
So we need to get
She
rid of
banked
her.
50 grand in the last one, and now she's going home.
Jules. Tell me how your grades at school perform like that in your exams, and there'll be a lot of resits for you. So what happened?
Things were just getting too frantic and hassled.
With 3 votes, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
I think it was personal. Nothing to do with
Well,
what
they're
I
all
did for
bad
the team.
losers tonight.
I could tell straight away that some of the others didn't really like me, so they thought it would be a laugh to gang up on me. If that's how people want to play, fine, but I'm not into that sort of thing.
Then what are you doing on the show then? Round 4.
Round 4. There are 4 of you left. We are taking another 10
£197,500 banked
seconds
so far and a
off the
potential
clock.
prize
You now
money
have only
of
2 minutes. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round.
So we're not doing too
play
badly here.
The weakest link.
This round we should get past the 200 grand barrier.
Steve,
We
you
should get
will
past
answer
the 200
first.
grand barrier.
Let's play the weakest link.
If this team turns out to be absolute dog shit,
Start
then we'll
the
find
clock.
out.
Steve, in science,
Here we go.
select the correct answer.
Oh, yes.
Correct. Karen, in sport, which one of these is correct?
Well done.
Correct. Gary, in nature, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Kate, select the right answer.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Correct. Steve, in science, which one of these is correct?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Correct. Karen,
Oh, so I guess it's all down
select
to me.
the right answer.
Oh, I know
Oh,
this.
shit, good
Correct.
brains.
Gary, in politics, which one
that
of these
is
is
John
correct? Correct.
There we go.
You reached
There we
and
go.
banked your £125,000 target. That money will go through to the next round.
Now,
but
who's
one
going
of
to go?
you will not. Whose tank has run out of petrol? Whose gears are stuck in reverse?
Ooh.
Whose skills are sadly non-existent? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Now, I might be the weakest, but I'm going to vote off just because I hate her, Karen. Of course!
The weakest
course.
link is Gary.
Oh, you can fuck
Karen,
right off.
statistically, is
Fuck!
the strongest link.
Well, I'm going home.
But will the votes
I'm going
follow
home.
the facts?
Voting over, it's time to reveal
I'm going
who you
home.
think is the
I'm
weakest
going
link.
home. I'm
The
going
players
home.
voted as follows.
I'm going home. Yeah.
Gary,
Oh,
Steve,
shit.
Karen,
Oh, Steve is out. Okay.
Karen, why did you vote for him?
I don't like to be horrible, but he just seems...
Oh, it's me versus the women
You know, a
in,
bit-
in a place for a final of the
Do you know
grand
what I
final.
mean?
Here we go.
Kate, why did you vote for him?
I think his attitude to the game is all wrong. You need to be a clear, level-headed thinker, and he...
Me versus the women in the... Me versus the women for a place in the final.
With 2 votes, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, clearly matters were not being conducted in an open and honest manner. I mean, people
Goodbye, Jim,
do
from Friday
tend to
Night
feel
Dinner. Look at him.
intimidated by my status as a law enforcement officer, and
Me versus the women
perhaps
for a
my
place in the
presence
final
was
of the
making
grand
them
final.
feel
Here we
uncomfortable.
go.
But
Yes,
as
I'm
I
turning.
always
Yes,
say,
I'm doing it with
if you've done nothing wrong, why should you fear the police?
Oh,
Perhaps
I'm
they
gonna get
should
nicked,
think
are we?
about that.
Whatever. Round 5.
Round 5.
£322,500 banked out of a possible £500,000 quid.
Start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play.
Could have had £500,000 by now. And it's Karen who's starting the round off.
Karen, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link.
Here we go.
Start the clock. Karen, in science, which one of these answers is correct?
Great start, pass.
Gary, in science, select the right answer.
Why am I pausing? It's fucking chemistry.
It's got to be the bottom one.
Correct. Kate, select
Bloody
the right
stick of
answer.
the water.
Oh, yes.
Correct. Karen, select the correct answer.
Oh, I know
Good.
this.
Correct. Gary, in nature, which one of these
Potatoes.
is correct? Correct. Kate,
need
in
3 more
science,
correct answers.
select the correct answer.
Oh, yes.
2 more
Correct.
correct answers.
Karen, in nature, which
Like a
one of
bird.
these is right?
Oh, here we go.
Correct. Gary, which one of these is right?
Okay, after that little technical difficulty, we're back. Crypt.
Correct.
Well,
You
there's a
reached
definite
and
weakest
banked
link here.
your £125,000 target. That money will go through to the next round. but
that's
one of
Karen.
you
She has to
will
go.
Not.
Karen is going.
Why aren't you making more money?
Now,
Who
I've
is
been the strongest
damaging
link
your
once.
deposits?
I voted.
Who
I voted
needs
off
to
Karen
be told
once.
to cash in their chips?
The vote could go any other way here.
It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Replacing the final of the grand final. Time to vote off the weakest link. And that weakest link is Karen from Rumford. Yeah, who was the strongest
Karen
link?
is the
Me or
weakest
Kate?
link in that round.
Oh
In
god,
that
okay, that's the
round,
casting
Kate
votes.
is the strongest link. Will the votes follow the statistics?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the
Right, if
weakest
she
link.
votes off Kate and safe.
The players voted as follows.
Down to this. Okay,
Kate.
just vote off Karen. Just vote off
Karen.
Karen. Hurrah! I'm in the
Karen.
final of the. I'm in the final of the grand final. There we go.
Gary, why did you vote for her?
I could just tell, you know, I mean, she wasn't up for it. And when you see that, well, I mean, what
Well.
do you do?
Kate, why did you vote for her?
There's no way that someone who takes as long as she does over every question is really contributing to the team's efforts.
Ooh, look at you!
Karen, rather let the others down in that round, didn't you? Some questions too
She
hard
thought,
for
why are
you.
you looking at me?
Is that it?
I got loads wrong,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you did.
You have the most votes.
With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Bye.
It was really lovely, the whole thing. So
I'm
I
probably
don't
getting
mind
voted off
going.
on the last
They
possible
were right to
minute.
chuck me off. I got loads of things
It was
wrong
really
and
lovely,
took too
apart from
long.
getting voted off on
But
the
I hope
last
they all
possible
do
round.
really well.
Whatever.
Round
Round
6.
6.
And just the two of you left, and this time you have only 90 seconds.
£447,500
But
banked
whatever you win
out of a
in
possible
this round will be tripled and added to your
625
total to
grand.
make up your final prize money. We'll start with the
We need
strongest link
20
from the
odd
last
grand to
round.
make it to £500,000.
Let's play the weakest link. Kate, you
After this
will
round
answer
is the
first.
final of the grand
Let's
final, a
play
head-to-head
the
battle
weakest link.
on who will be the champion
Start the clock.
of the champion.
Kate, in nature, select the correct answer.
I'm certain of this one.
Correct. Gary, in entertainment, select the right answer. Correct. Kate, in entertainment, which one of these is right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Correct. Gary, in geography,
That is
select
Australia.
the correct answer.
What?
Wrong.
Oh, fuck!
Kate,
Fuck!
in sports,
No,
which one of
no.
these is correct?
No. I'm an idiot.
I'm certain of this one.
Okay.
Correct. Gary, in the arts,
dick,
which
that's-
one of these is correct? Correct. Kate, in entertainment,
That's Monopoly.
which one of these answers is correct?
I'm certain of this one.
Right, let's do
Correct.
this again, shall we?
Gary, in sport, select the correct
Ping
answer.
pong.
It's got to be the bottom one.
Correct.
Bang.
Kate,
There we go,
in
there we go,
nature,
we've got
select
500,000.
the correct answer.
Oh, yes.
We've got half a
Correct.
minute. So fine.
Gary, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Kate, in science, which one of these is correct?
Oh, yes.
Correct. Gary, in science, select the right answer. Correct. Kate, in entertainment, select
Yeah.
the right answer.
I'm certain of this one.
Correct. Gary, in entertainment,
Emmerdale.
select the correct answer.
Bang!
Correct.
Wow!
In science,
What a round!
time's up. You very
Prize
nearly
money
reached your
tonight
target.
of
Today's prize money is
785
shown
grand.
at the bottom
What
of
a
your screen.
fantastic round that was.
Of course, only one
Woo!
of you can take
Thank God the
prize
last question
money
was a
away,
telly
so
question.
now you will be playing against each other head to head. I'll ask alternative
That was a
questions,
final. That was a good
5
final
to
round.
each of you. Whoever answers the most correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there's a
Now,
tie
to
after
win the
5
grand
questions
final,
each,
it's a
you'll go to sudden
5-question
death
penalty
until we have a
shootout.
winner. As the strongest
here we
link
go.
in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I'll go second.
Oh, I'm going first. For 785 grand, here we go.
Gary, in the arts, which one of these answers is correct? Well, what are we waiting for?
Yep.
Correct. Kate, in entertainment, select the correct answer.
No
Okay,
idea.
good start.
Wrong.
She's got a question wrong.
Gary, in entertainment, which one of these is right?
Complete the title of the 1990s radio and TV series The Day What? Now. That's the day today. Yeah, it has to
Correct.
be. The day today.
Kate, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct?
I'm
Yeah.
certain of this one.
Correct.
You too.
Gary, in entertainment, select
Brucey!
the correct answer.
Brucey! Brucey!
Correct.
Brucey!
Kate, in
Legend.
the arts, select
Legend.
the right answer.
Oh, yes.
Correct. Gary, which one of these answers is correct?
Oh, okay. What is the name of the son of John Lennon who's said to have had inspired the Beatles' hit record with Hey Jude? Julian, I hope. And it is
Correct.
Julian. Kate needs to answer
You
this
need to
question
answer
correctly,
this
or I have
Stay
won.
in the game.
I can't get my
in
words
the
out.
arts, which one of these is right?
I'm certain of
If
this
I
one.
get this right, I've won.
Gary, if you answer
If I answer this question correctly, I have
you've
won.
In science, select the right answer.
Thank you,
Correct.
the champion. Whew!
Gary, that means you are today's
And the
strongest
ultimate
link.
weakest link
Go
champion.
away with the prize.
785 grand.
you
Kate, you
leave
leave with nothing.
Yeah, winning's really cool. I mean, it's like I did
Now,
pretty
let's
well
hear
on
what Annie
everything,
has
and
to
I
say.
suppose, well, things just happen for me. I mean, looking forward to the dosh. Yeah. God, that'll come in handy.
Think you're the ultimate strongest link, do you? But look at how much, or should I say how little cash you've managed to win. Pretty poor, don't you think? And just think what you could have done with $1 million. Oh, don't even think about it. Perform like that again, and you'll never know. Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever. Right, thank you very much for watching the final of the Weakest Link Championship. The PS1 Championship will be coming very, very soon. I'm off for a lie down. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.